Hello and welcome to episode 20 of our Chicadian Run campaign. In this episode, Ziyuzhet will fall. I've forgotten to annex them quite a few times, but before the end of the last episode, I declared war on them just to make sure that I wouldn't forget, and so now they will go away. Now they are allied to Lenu, who has not currently joined the war. I would only assume that they're just waiting to join and that they will join momentarily. That's super cursed. Why have you allied the command? Well, I don't like that. I mean, I know why. It's because I was going to annex him, and now I can't annex him easily. Well, that's sad. But, I mean, maybe his ally won't join him, but I'm pretty sure... There he is. Lenu will join. Buvari has joined me on my side, just because I didn't want to really work hard for the war. So I just called him in, just to make it easier on myself. We can go and occupy Lenu's capital. Not a big deal. They can't really do much to us. Unpopular mathematician. I will take that Inno. Thank you very much. How much Inno do we have? 58. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have no cannons. I assumed you had cannons because there were 30,000 of you, but I assumed incorrectly. So let's get them a stack that can actually siege things down. That would be great. Yeah, I don't really have to work very hard in this war. My allies will do all the work for me, which is cool. I've fought these guys enough times. I don't need to keep doing it again and again. I don't plan on taking anything off of Lenu. I just want them to probably get a white piece. I suppose I could take their money as well. I could take their trade power, actually. I could take Miltech early. Do I really want to, though? No, I don't. Fun fact. I simply do not want to do that. I do want to take Diplotech, though, and Admin Tech, so what I want to do is build more manufactories. But I need them to have enough development for me to... What the heck? Get those things stated up. These are supposed to all be stated up. And I can encourage development here to get to 10, and I can build a manufactory, and I can develop this up to 10 as well, and build a manufactory. Where else can I do this? This province right here, encourage development. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Build a manufactory. And these provinces can be encourage development. Unfortunately, I can't get you up to 10, but I can get you, which is very nice. Okay, that's enough monarch points spent for now. Alright, we have lost the siege of Chien, apparently. Ask me if I care. The answer is no. Oh. Because he's getting his trade power, I can't take the trade power. That's sad. Just white peace, I'll go kill him. Kill him in 5 years. Move you down. Apparently I can choose an age ability. I suppose we'll choose the last one. And our spell from the mages is up. We're just going to recast it. It's plant growth. It gives us a bunch of money. We have forts everywhere, so the devastation doesn't matter. And I will finally be able to take out Ziyuzhet. Ta-da! Alright, add that to a trade company. That's really the whole purpose, is to add that one province to a trade company. So congratulations to me. Alright, let's make sure that we are grabbing an advisor here that we can get up to level 5. We are making a couple $100 a month. We're, you know, we make some money. I actually want this morale of armies guy. Oh no, I wasted money. Whatever shall we do? Build governing capacity buildings. That's what I shall do. Can't go wrong there. We do have a mission completed, which is going to give us development in the Lupulin Rainforest for provinces with manufactories. So I'm kind of waiting for Admin Tech 16 to be able to do that. And I think we just need to stay at peace now. That way I can actually take it on time. Because mills are going to unlock a lot for us. If we look at our trade goods, gems need mills. And the tropical wood, sorry, exotic wood needs mills. And what else needs mills? What else? Just used done. I don't remember. But those are the main two that I'm looking at right now of wanting the mills on. Another thing to keep in mind is that Ferkel Ozavar is currently digging their hold. which will be done eventually. I do need that to be fully dug, and then I need to annex them and have 4 provinces that have mills and are also gems. And then I can get minus 5% fire damage received till the end of the game, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think we just need to chill and specifically not spend any monarch points that may hurt us, such as admin points. Okay, you can drill. Commands can attack Tiltagar. I honestly don't care in the slightest. Not one tiny little bit. Not my problem. My Binhrung deck of Chikad Rung progress is magic. Tech cost plus 10% or lose a stab. I will take the tech cost increase. Even though it's going to make it where the admin tech costs more, I don't really want my mages to be weakened. I like the minus 10% all power cost that we get from them. It's very, very good. Okay, you can drill, you can drill, you can drill. You need a general. You can drill. So a bunch of guys going to Tianlu. Split you in half. Half of you can go up there to deal with those rebels. The other half can stay here. Can I afford another general? Oh, yeah. We sure can. You drill. You get ready to deal with rebels. You deal with rebels as well. Alright, so we're converting. We are building. There are some level 1 centers of trade out there. I can upgrade to level 2. There we go. There's literally no reason not to upgrade every single one of these to level 2. Okay. Don't know if that's enough to give us another merchant. It is not. Bike Dugong has particular risks that are already dealt with. Now, I am annexing them, aren't I? Yes, they're 82.1% of the way through. I mean, maybe I should have gone for the Diplo annexation cost ruler trait that we could have grabbed, but it's too late now. All power cost. Can I accept the Gone culture? No, I cannot. So we can grab the missionary strength. And I am 1 over my policies here. Yeah, and I don't want to give either of those up. So we'll just have to deal with it. We can take Diplotech. Thank you. And looks like we might be able to get to Adamant Tech on time. It'll be close. And even if it's not immediately, it'll be very close to it, so it won't really matter. Empowered Estates has gone away. That was from our last ruler, because they were a mage. So our estates are no longer as loyal. Just something to keep in mind. Could get rid of supremacy over the crown. Yeah. We don't need to worry about merchant guild bookkeeping. We're making 450 ducats a month. It lowers everybody's influence by 10% and everybody's loyalty equilibrium by 10%. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Our estates don't need to be so strong, except mages. There's really no reason not to have mages at full power pretty much all the time. I mean, yeah, if you can get rid of the increased tech cost, that's useful, but cheaper ideas, cheaper coring, faster annexations, all power cost is very strong. Skimming stones. In Hoduo, a small hamlet finds itself facing a peculiar and mysterious series of events. People are being randomly struck by little pebbles, yet no one has witnessed anyone throwing them. Yes, we've read this one before. We can lose the manpower. We can celebrate a festival. I can gain 9,000 crowns. My goodness. What if I didn't? Let's check out what the other ones do. I've been saying I was going to do that for a while. Hebet Tena Pantheon. Hebet Tena is the spirit that, in essence, is the entirety of Halan's land. Hebet Tena provides food and shelter to its followers and promotes the idea of having more children in order to fully utilize the blessing this spirit provided to the Mystic Accord followers. Hebet Tena is favored primarily by spouses and the children due to it giving them the food to grow from. Also use minus 10% regiment cost. Now, in order to do this ritual, I need to have Fokau, Gehet Katin, or Hakuma. Gehet Katin gives 20% movement speed. One of the newer spirits that had its worship started around 930 AA with the formation of a tribal federation called Sertan. Its followers are mockingly called the cult of Gehet Chien by those in the Lupulin, but the Sertana people stay faithful to the desert, who has given them protection on raids. While many who wander in Gadet Chien die from fierce sandstorms or dehydration, the followers in this nation can not only control the sandstorms to easily ride through the desert, but can influence the timing of their raids, disappearing to the sands by the time any enemy reinforcement marches in. Sure, and what happens when I click this one? Oh, it gives manpower. It gives a very casual 85,000 manpower to us at the moment. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll take the Miltech now. And I will upgrade my cannons to chamber demi cannons. You can stop drilling because you have rebels that you need to deal with. I'm surprised that we still have separatists. I'm going to be honest. Kind of expected them to chill out now that we're not overextended or anything. Maybe they just need a little bit more encouragement to not rise up. There we go. And when you get your morale back, you will automatically go deal with those guys. But remember, I do want 80% professionalism, so I guess maybe I should have just hired a bunch of generals instead of taking tech early. But, I mean, it's tech 16, so I'm not going to regret taking tech 16 early. It's perfectly fine. Let's also set you up to unsiege this, which is apparently occupied. Interesting. Didn't think that would be a problem. Let's improve with Verkal Ozavar. They're starting to have their relations lowered. And they're also looking pretty disloyal. We are taking their trade, I suppose. But still. No, I'm not getting you access. I'm just going to watch the command eat away. Go, command, go. And look at that. We are very good on our Miltech here. Our religious unity is lowering the amount of faith power we have, but we're still getting 3.22 a month. Base 37 monarch power times 0.1. Clergy plus 5%. Inquisition plus 10%. Inquisition's from religious ideas. Clergy's from loyal clergy. So I guess maybe it'd be good to have them more powerful, but... Well, that's interesting. No. What if I just said no? What if I don't want to join you in your war against the command? What if I just leave you to fight them on your own? Sure, we've been allies, we've been friends, but yeah, you know, at some point you've just got to realize that we're not actually homies. Like, it was more of an alliance of convenience than anything else. I'm not afraid of the command attacking me now. But I will start building a spy network on you. They do have this one province down here that is a very, very unfortunate thing for our borders. I think we should fix that problem. I think it'd look much better if that was the case. Like, and you're stealing my trade node, like my trade value. I can't be having that. Cannot be having that. That is not allowed. All right, there is the admin tech, and now look at this. All this paper, gems, the exotic wood, which is not really exotic. That's just like the trees that are around us. So jot that down, Canorians. It's just regular wood, nothing exotic about it. Make sure that we're building up our gems first and foremost, because that's the most important thing. And then just build a bunch of manufactories literally everywhere. That'll work. Well, that sucks. I just spent all that money. It's alright. What lies below? The passage of some great subterranean spirit has torn great rents in the earth at the Fongao, exposing large veins of valuable minerals that lie beneath the surface. Already teams of prospectors have set out to exploit this new wealth, setting up shrines to the unknown spirit in their new mine shafts. Meanwhile, the broken earth has caused some dismay amongst our surveyors, and they predict some difficulties developing the land until everything settles down. Okay. Dig deeply and greedily. What could go wrong? 10% dev cost, 10% goods produced. For 20 years. I mean, eventually that'd be nice. But for right now, it's just iron. And I don't care about that. I'm not spending 2,000 ducats to get an increase of tolerance with the half-elves. Sorry. I will go ahead and full state all of that up. I can also work on getting all of this full stated as well. Don't know if we have the admin. No, we do not. 2 of a kind. I can get a 50% cheaper commandant. Sure. What I need right now is to save money, actually. True. So true. Look at that. Now I only make 450 ducats a month. Huge. Massive. Absolutely scaling our income. Legend, we separatists are dealt with. Very good. I guess I could have joined Buvari's war. But it's also very nice to just sit here and just do nothing. It only gives +2 local trade power, so I'm not going to add that into a trade company. And I don't want to state it up either. So congrats, you're just joining the military now. My military specifically. And you're going to get back to drilling. We are now trading in grain, which gives us more land force limits. It's a pretty good thing to get. You can also drill. You need a general. You can drill. We're up to 3,000 ducats now in the bank. So we can build some more manufactories. What's our income looking like? Our actual income. 762. Man. That's pretty good. It's fine. And I don't even own the Gulf of Rahin. The Gulf of Rahin, by the way, still worth 117, even though I'm cutting off all the trade from Yanshan and South Haless for the most part. Crazy. That's how much value is just in this area alone. And if I took it, oh, I could turn it into trade companies, which would be very nice. I could go fight Lenu and Hui, I guess. Are they one war now? Nope. Okay, well, they own a bunch of stuff up here. But I can take the rest of these nodes, probably. Let's get some claims. I will, unfortunately, have to fight this war on my own. I know, terrible. But for some reason, Buvari doesn't want to be friends anymore. I don't understand why. All I said was no to joining his war. He should be able to handle it on his own. But you know how it is. They're just complaining about everything. Treasure Fleet visits Tianlu. That's great. Let's go ahead and core all that up. Maybe I should consider not declaring war to core up a bunch of provinces that are very expensive. After I just stated that up. But I want to. My income's up to 878? No, that's just because of the treasure fleet. I was like, there's no way we've increased our income by that much in such a short amount of time. Yeah, my merchants get very upset every time my treasure fleet comes through. Because we have multiple spots, that's like 10% loyalty lost on each of them. So they just get more and more upset. And I don't care. What are we doing here? I can switch you. What do I need again? Fukao, Geheteni, or Hakuma. Alright, let's go for... Ooh, I don't have... No, I do have Hakuma. My 7% shock damage received. Hakuma is a great spirit that has been nearly forgotten. Its worshipper is long since eaten and persecuted by the devils who invaded so long ago. Interesting. The Great Spirit is known for being reclusive, being able to completely change the layout and terrain of its hills just to avoid confrontation. Hakuma normally had no tangible form, instead being the energy that pervades throughout the hills. That was until being defeated by the volatile Hujan long ago, and in its moment of weakness, it was imprisoned by the Oni. Hakuma's new form became a black, dark mud, and started to seep throughout the hills. Hakuma no longer wishes to be left alone, instead it aches to be free once more, to seek retribution. Okay. Cool. And as we saw, this one gives a bunch of manpower. Buvari 100% of the command and definitely did not take 100% war score worth. Kinda seems like a waste, if you ask me. If you're gonna do that big of a war against a command, you might as well just take it all. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird. Maybe I'm simply too big-brained for the AI to not expand more. But hey, what do I know? Alright, make sure you're... Yes, you are in trade companies because you're level 2. That ensures that that is the case. More manufactories. Most provinces have manufactories at this point. You already have a manufactory, but why is it not showing that you have one? Maybe it's been expanded? I don't know. Weird. We do have some provinces that we need to develop. I'm surprised that this province hasn't discovered gems yet. Because it's hills in the right area, so it should do so. 1599. Let's really hope that global trade spawns. Someone asked if we're going to spawn global trade. The answer to that is, I don't know. I know. Very, very kind. I don't know what... okay, there's no way Siren Bar is actually that big. It's a... Wait. Wait! I think I know what that means. I think, because Siren Bar's name is in the middle of the ocean, they've invaded into Ordent. I've seen this once before. One time. And that was what had happened. And so Siren Bar's name got really weird. Because this is Siren Bar right here, these green guys. So maybe they've opened the portal and they've gone through. That would be kind of cool to see. But as I was saying, I don't know what the node looks like over here. So there's no way for me to know if we're going to get it or not. 205 is pretty good. That's pretty good. So we'll see. Global trade. Hey, we did. Okay. We did, in fact, get global trade. Didn't spawn in our capital. It spawned in, like, the worst center of trade in our node, funnily enough. But we'll take it. Gives us 100 of each monarch point, 20 prestige, 25 government reform progress, and 10% local trade power in that province until the end of the game. That's going to max us out on our mill points. Actually, it's not. We're going to go ahead and hire a bunch of mercenaries. We have 357 force limit because we're trading in grain. Yeah, I might as well build up to it. Why not? Okay, so at this point, we just want stacks of 30. That's going to do us best. Don't really care what it's called. 30,000 infantry there, 30,000 infantry there. So there's 60k troops that we'll have to look very scary. That's what we're hoping for. Cheaper Diplo rep guy, we don't care. We do not care. And, oh man, I've used so much manpower. How am I ever going to get that manpower back? Oh, well, we have a button. A very easy button to click. 2,000 ducats to make harpies happy. Yeah, sure. Right, let's see what these Bike Dugong rebels, and then I think we go and fight Len Zhenhui, as long as they're not, like, guaranteed by the command. He is not. And he's back to being allied to Jin Quan. So maybe I can break his alliance with the command, which would be kind of nice. Okay, so 112 months is when the next age happens, and that's when we can start building absolutism. So I am looking forward to that. Because it's literally just absolutism that's holding us back right now from completing our mission tree. So once we get access to it, then we are good to go. Go there, you spread out and grab these. Very good, move the 60,000 up. I don't think anyone's going to attack us. I don't think Buvari will. I don't think the command will. That doesn't mean they won't. But I'm pretty sure we're too strong for them at this point. And if they did attack us, we'd win. So, there's also that. If they decided to be dumb and try and attack us, we just smack them down. And teach them why they don't mess with the player. After, you know, they have an income of 774,000. 774. Yeah, not really a necessary thing. But definitely helps in defending our territory. Because we're under so much threat right now, you know. We're very much the defensive. We're definitely not an offensive threat to people. We definitely haven't conquered, you know, almost 2 subcontinents at this point. Well, I suppose that's not fair. That's not true. There's a lot of Yantian that we still don't own. Up into the Oni Hills, we don't own all of South Haless again, so. I can't say I've conquered 2 subcontinents, just most of subcontinents. Right, keep that plant growth going. No reason that should ever be down. And let's just go ahead and hire a bunch of generals with all of our mill points here. Because we need 80% army professionalism. Now I need 80 army tradition as well for a mission. I have to annex the dwarves first though, so there's also that. I'm also losing 15 mill points a month. Funny. Okay, we can just fire most of these guys. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, 3 siege though. Keep the 3 siege guy around. Both the 3 siege guys, apparently. Fire you. Fire you. Fire you. Fire you. Fire you. You. Oh wow, we have a lot. I didn't realize how many I had hired. Okay, just start firing en masse. There we go. Back down to 9. Good. Brings us up to 88% professionalism. Hey, what the heck? Oh, Baek Dugong's navy. I forgot we inherited Baek Dugong's navy, which means that they are doing Baek Dugong things and not Poiuymew things, aka being out and about during a war. Are those more island rebels? Okay, you know what? I'm so sick and tired. So sick and tired of all these island rebels. Build a fort on every island. Every single one. Oh, we still have rebels down there. Oh my goodness. This has to stop. We have to stop this. No more island rebels allowed. Hereby deemed officially illegal. At least we stopped those ones. Let's go and land down here. Build... Oh, they're building a manufactory there. Aha! This can have a fort, though. If these rebels want to take my islands, they're going to have to work for it now. They're going to need big stacks. Big stacks. I'm just waiting for the siege to be done. Level 5 fort, I'm assuming. Consider how long it's taking. Yeah. Okay. Not a big deal. You break your alliance with both these guys. Thank you. We need to build a spy network on him so we can take his stuff in a short amount of time. And you can walk up as well. Let's grab our manpower. Boom. 90,000 manpower. And then we'll change to a different pantheon. Oh, I changed off of trade efficiency before global trade. Big brain plays. Huge brain plays. Actually, I don't need to upgrade that. I can just delete it. He's just trying to flank around, though. We're at 51% war score. How much can I take? I can cut the command off. At least from taking this stuff. Which would be pretty good. It's 94 war score, though. I'm gonna have to convince him to accept that peace deal. You combine together with this guy, and we're gonna go say hello to Lan Zhenhui's troops. Hello, I would like to fight. Thank you. Printing press gives benefits. Okay. Just spread out. We can increase the cost of Diplotech. That is fine. He's running away. Coward. Fight me. Fight me! I demand a duel! He doesn't even respect the duel. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. Well, those 7,000 troops are dying because I went the wrong way. My bad. Speed 5 gaming. But we just need absolutism. That's all we need. It's just absolutism. And we're set. Alright, we can spread out into smaller stacks. And get all of this occupied. Thank you. There we go. Beautiful. They're all going somewhere. I don't know if they're all going to the right spot, but they're going somewhere. Lan Zhenhui is running around with a chicken with their head cut off. They don't know what to do. You need to help them. Or they're going to die. You need to help them as well. Alright, that is 91% war score, and that is enough to piece them out. Guess I can take... Okay, fine, fine. You get to keep that. Preserve your honor or whatever. Alright, take all that. Add this to a trade company immediately. Go ahead and core all. And I will seize more crown land, which gets me up to 84, which is pretty good. All right, let's bring all of our troops back home. Let's start building a spy network on Jinquan. And funny, Jad Empire is struggling, not having a great time. But yeah, we are in a pretty good spot. We are waiting for maybe them to dig their hole. Wait a second. Oh, they have a level 5. Oh. Well. Well. Let's go ahead and start annexing this vassal. It won't actually be in 1621. We just have negative diplo rep because of our overextension. And I'm actually going to do something here. We need to go into our racial tolerance and policies and focus dwarves. Now, when we annex them, we can probably accept them, which would also do it. But we're going to go ahead and put on a focus for dwarves. Does give minus 1% admin efficiency, cost diplo power, but it makes events about dwarves fire more often, meaning I can raise the tolerance. So I might not even need to annex Verkal, whatever their name is, Ozvar, before we can complete this. And then, I mean, maybe if we do some wars against the command, and maybe Buvari siege enough forts, we could get up and try and complete this last mission. It's not a huge deal, but +2 to our leader rolls is pretty dang good. Religious unity of 100% is going to be a difficult thing for us to pull off. What's my tolerance of heretics and heathen? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to keep converting. But worst comes to worst, we just add everything up here into a trade company so we can complete the mission. But that is all the time that we have for today. The Triarchy's here? Hold on a second. Those dudes. Oh, the gnomes. Those dudes are from, yeah, over here. Interesting. Okay. No, but that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.